for Joe.
Yes.
I haven't been here that long. I've only been here for about 5 years in JP.
Okay.
And if I can just ask you to just hold that, just
Okay.
down there, that's just fine.
All right.
So what's your name? What's your name? That's okay.
Oh.
You don't have to worry about that.
I'm Kenny Highland. I've been in a bunch of bands since about 1976.
Are you from Boston?
No, I'm not from Boston. I grew up in a little town outside of Rochester, New York called Brockport, New York.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I moved out here in 1980, and mostly because I'd seen like the Live with the Rat bands, like the Real Kids, DMC, Willie Loco. So came out here, started doing my own bands and all that kind of thing. But how that would tie into the Midway now, I met Joe Coughlin at a party on the North Shore. The date would have been Saturday, the 29th of August, 1987. Then Joe drove me back down to Chet's Last Call, which is a defunct club down near North Station. So anyhow, then Joe was at the Rat one time. He says, "Kenny, I just saw Nick Lowe, and I got this brilliant idea, man. Like, I want to do this like band, call it Alice Highland." So I said, I was kind of like when you watch Blue Velvet, you're like, "Sure, Frank." So like, "Sure, Joe." You know, Candy Colored Clown. Is that what you want my next song to be? So we did do this. It was a holiday tradition here at the Midway. We do Alice Highland when Joe was alive. In fact, I sang to him on his deathbed. He died of brain cancer like a couple years ago, right around the same time that my Uncle John Blodgett died. He died 98 years old, but Joe was like in his 50s. And the last thing I sang to him was Belleted White Fry and Sun Arise off the Alice Cooper Love to Death album. Now, the first time I ever played here, Joe had a Christmas party. It was December the 29th of 1991, I'm pretty sure. And Johnny the Jumper Cables played. So,
what do you think? I mean, he was from Boston, Joe Coughlin?
I want to say he was from Norwood.
Okay, yeah. So if he was around here, this whole scene, why the Midway? Why do you think we're having this memorial here and not say, I don't know, like say somewhere in Cambridge or something like that, like the I don't know, like the Green Street, or no, not the Green Street, the Tab, or the Camp Tab or something like that. Wow, what is it about the Midway that draw this attention to him here now?
Joe didn't really hang out at those places so much. He just like the Midway, literally, really, truly was his home. He booked here. He bartended here. But again, like, I would never have known about it if he hadn't booked that Christmas party back in '91 that I was talking about. So, that's why he was just such a fixture here that's why the memorial is for him here. The Rat isn't open anymore, but I'm sure there's bands from that era of the 70s that, they would have a memorial for them at the Rat. Oh no, I take that back. Let me talk about the Rat Beach Party. And that's down in Nantasket Beach, usually once a year. A lot of refugees who played the Rat get together for just like a scholarship fund and play it. I played it. And you see like a lot of people that you hadn't seen in like 30 years. So it's kind of like the high school reunion that you want to go to.
Yeah.
So the people that you want to see.
What sort of memories do you have about the Midway and about your experiences here playing here?
Oh man, just Joe definitely booked me a lot of really great shows. Bands that I played with. Actually, one time, this band, the Coffin Lids, they said, "Hey Kenny, there's these guys from Rochester. I really want you to go play with them, So that was the Riviera Playboys. So it turned out that they were like about 4 years younger than me and about maybe 2 towns over. But it's just weird, like here, talking about Rochester. So that was like a good show for me anyway, kind of like a hometown thing. Then this other band from Binghamton, New York, I think they were. They're called the Punch Drunk Monkeys.
The who?
The Punch Drunk Monkeys.
Punch Drunk Monkeys. I've heard of them.
Okay.
I've heard of Punch Drunk Monkeys.
I don't know how Joe found them, but they had this little lady, and she came out in a clown outfit, and she called herself Bitchy the Clown.
Bitchy the Clown, that's it. Yeah.
And then there was a really skinny guy that was like a contortionist, so he like contorted himself to go.
Shooting donuts and shit like that?
Actually, it was like some kind of projectile type of backpack thing, and it was toilet paper. So after that gig that I played, the whole front over there was like filled up with toilet paper all over the place. But Joe liked that kind of chaos and stuff like that too. He also did a biography on my good friend G.G. Allen also. So.
What was his name?
G.G. Allen.
G.G. Allen.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Allen was just talking about that. So you want to write a book about Allen? So you want to write a book about G.G.
No. Joe had written a book about G.G.
Okay.
Because he interviewed him and stuff, and I've seen the manuscript.
Yeah.
So the manuscript is with his quote widow, even though they weren't married. But then Gigi's brother Merle, I saw him last year. And then Merle's like, "Can you get a hold of me about this manuscript about my brother?" And I said, "I'll put you in touch with the lady." So that was a good thing, Whatever my karma will like come back on me threefold or some such thing. So.
Well, a lot of the bands that are going to be playing here tonight, are they going to be some of the ones that he used to book back in the day when he was here?
Some of the ones that he used to book. They're friends of his. They all knew him. So, because it's like I can't really see having a Joe Memorial without people that knew Joe. Like otherwise they'd be asking, who the hell was this guy? But I mean, he lived, he breathed, he made it to, oh man, let's see, 13, he would have been 54 when he died. So, today would have been his 56th.
My name's Lenny.
56th birthday today would have been. So I just turned 59, so I was like, man, he's younger than me and he died, so.
Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Oh, no problem at all. So Kenny Highland, Kenneth Highland, find me on Facebook, Kenny Highland.
I'll do that.
Okay, you betcha.